Good morning. It's Friday, October 27th, about 6 a.m. Central Time. Overnight, the precious metals are weaker after yesterday's mixed session. You have gold down $5, 19.91. Silver down 5 cents, 22.85. Copper's up 3 at 3.62, and platinum's down 2 at 9.06. So some overnight news that we're monitoring here. U.S. forces had attacked two facilities in eastern Syria that are being utilized by Iran-affiliated groups. So Iran has been provoking the U.S. and also Israel in this conflict by utilizing Hezbollah-type assets. Also on a different front, U.S. equities came under quite a bit of pressure here yesterday, and we saw global funds, the outflows for the week so far, $2.1 billion. Now where that money is going? Directly into the tech sector, which is quite surprising. So those 7 stocks that are holding up the tech sector right now are performing quite well. They're outperforming the market, and that's where all the zero DTE options are going, and also where all the flow of funds are going. So you'll want to monitor Middle East tensions, really the NASDAQ, as far as if we see lift off on that, that could really bring back some of the precious metals. You could see that outflow where it's a risk-on type trade. So they're also chasing the US dollar and treasury yields as well. Now looking at some things that we're going to be watching here today. Personal income, personal spending, those are the preferred measures of economic strength by the Federal Reserve. So they really put a lot of weight in this market, expect it to be a market moving headline. Looking at the precious metals though, the current trend right now on gold, it's still bullish. It's holding this flag pattern. We had that $175 rally. Now we've got this sideways pennant. The 200-day moving average, 1983, that's your support. That's really the bottom of the pennant. 2000, we've been unable to close above that. That's been your resistance point. So we need to get a close over 2000, and then the next day we need to see some follow-through strength in order to extend up to that 2100 level or even higher. So looking at the silver market, really it's kind of waffling sideways and slightly lower. It doesn't have that punch that it used to have, where if you saw like a Middle East conflict, like with the Ukraine-Russia, when the onset of that happened, over the first 30 days, silver had rallied $7. On this type of conflict, we went from $21 to about $24. So not quite as punch. And I really believe that this Middle East is much of a bigger ordeal than the Russia-Ukraine. So looking at some key levels here of resistance, you've got the 50-day moving average, 23.19. The 200-day moving average, which was where silver failed at, is 23.90. Your key level support, 22.10. We go back below that, they're going to liquidate this thing, and it's going to go probably back down to that $21 level. So keep an eye on that level right there, 22.12. Break below there, we could go back down to $21. So I want to reiterate that. If you got any questions, futures option trading, give me a call, 312-858-7303. Remember, futures and option trading involves risk of loss, may not be suitable to all investors. Good luck and good trading.